Hey, Squid.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. You want to start with a brief intro for the VOD, if you want to say like where you're from, how long you've been playing, things like that?
Oh, sure. Yeah. My name's Luna. I go by the tag Eating Food. I'm a Yoshi player in Seattle. I've been playing for a long time now, but I've only really been like grinding and going to tournaments since 22.
Hmm.
So like 3 to 4 years of like serious, I would say, tournament play.
Nice. Do you have any goals, either short term with this lesson or just kind of long term that you want to see?
Um, I think like short term, I would just like to feel more like I have a game plan in the Puff matchup.
Hmm.
Um, I feel pretty lost right now with it. Like I feel like I'm just doing stuff and then just like if it works, it works, and if
Yeah.
it doesn't, it doesn't. And then like also if I get like rested or something, then I'm just like, oh, I'm down a whole stock and I don't really know what to do now. Like I feel like I'm just like playing it the game of attrition until someone
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's a good matchup to go over. Puff is actually a matchup with like every character where like there's a lot of value in learning a game plan because she's so, you know, I don't like that, quote unquote, where once
Yeah.
you like have a plan, you can kind of like run the plan, but like before you have a plan, it really feels like it's just like waiting to lose inevitably or something. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and there's less like micro interactions that lead to outplays and stuff, and a lot more like are you playing the right move set, like on a macro scale.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I think Falco Yoshi is pretty good at it overall. I think it's like I kind of this was a matchup that like when I first picked up Yoshi, I hated and was considering not playing Yoshi forever because I would like get timed out a lot. Like and like that can actually happen where like if the Puff really wants to force timeouts, it can kind of happen, and it's like a little bit easier than versus like Spaceys or something. But
Yeah.
what I found is that like Yoshi's strength in the matchup is kind of like a couple things. Number one is like you just have a way bigger health bar. Like you can live to like 180 like kind of consistently, and Puff should
Mm-hmm.
die at about 100 to 110 almost every stock, because up air just kills at that percent. So once up air kills, it's like a very clear way to like get the kill. So sometimes what you want to
Mm-hmm.
do is just like shove your way into Jigglypuff over and over again, and then hopefully she dies first. So you can kind of
Yeah.
like force those kind of scraps in a way, if that kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sent me two VODs. I imagine start with the first one that you sent, or okay, is this in
Sure.
person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
Okay.
one.
Yeah. The other thing about this matchup is like how you move around the stage is really important. I actually think it's a matchup where like forward air and back air are your best moves. So um, like rising full hop forward air and rising full hop bear are really good. The sequence that like made this matchup start making sense for me. Let me see if like we get to a position where it's. I'll just like show it here. So like let's say Yoshi's in
Mm-hmm.
center and Puff is in the corner because Puff is always chilling here, being annoying. Because
Right.
like and so what you do is you full hop bear to here, you land, you shield, and then you shield drop up air, and then you do it again. And
Mm.
this is like the starting movement sequence that just like made things make sense because like in order to avoid the full hop bear, Puff can't just be chilling here. And if ever you hit this bear, you get like 3 hits into up air and it's like 40% damage or something. It's like a very
Yeah.
threatening thing for her to get hit by. And then it's hard to punish because you're doing bear shield. And then she's not very good at hitting our shield. So it's like if she tries to hit your shield, you get shield drop up air, and we're happy with that too. And the shield drop up air, pretty hard to punish because then you get back here and then you run back to center. So this little
Yeah.
triangle is just like a very annoying, oppressive thing for her to deal with. And if she's always avoiding it by being right here, then you get to like shield drop, double jump nair towards her or something like that. Like there's little like trickery you can do to be like, oh, okay, well now I can bear dash shield drop or like bear and then drop down bear again or something. Like there's the next
Mm.
layer up after she's shown that like she's playing even safer, even less threatening than that or something like that, right? So that's my first one. And then same with full hop forward air that functions kind of similarly, but is a little bit better when there's no platform there. So it's like if Puff is chilling here, I will like, let's say she's doing bear, bear, bear. I try to
Mhm.
find the forward air in between the bears. So it's like you see two back airs, and like the third one, I'm just like, okay, if you do it the same cadence, you're getting forward air. And forward air is another one of those
Mm.
moves that like if you get full hop forward air, falling nair, or full hop forward air, sometimes land jab reset, and then you get like up air. That's like 40-50% or something. And you can always think of damage against Puff as like 50% of her health bar, you know? Because it's just
Right.
like one forward air is like half a stock. And you're like, okay, now, sometimes it's more because like sometimes you'll get forward air, jab reset, forward air or something, you know, like I don't know. Sometimes I get multiple, you know. So that's when
Yeah.
like the matchup really because like sometimes the matchup feels kind of like attrition-y, but if I land
Hmm.
one forward air, it feels over. You know, I'm like, oh, well, it's
Mm.
it's almost like Yoshi's doing double damage because she has half the health bar. So in order for her to get a 50% combo, it would have to be like a 100% combo, you know? So it's like sometimes I really feel like, okay, well now I can play a little like slower if I want to because like I do think you kind of need the mindset that you can camp it out if you need to, you know? Because like
I
if the
see.
puff wants to camp it and you're up a full stock, it's like well, you can scrap with her and that's fine, but also you can just watch her lose, you know? So, yeah.
Hmm.
And then eggs are also really good in the matchup. I saw you throwing a couple eggs at the start. Eggs
Hmm.
are, they're like 10-12% of her health bar or something. So it's like, I think it was Mono one time. He was talking to me about the matchup and he's like, remember, 9 eggs is a stock or something.
Hmm.
So it's like sometimes you're just playing for the risk free eggs. And the more risk free Puff is playing, the more the eggs are just like free to throw. Now,
I
I,
see.
I've seen Amsa throw them this way as well. Like the backwards eggs have a lot of value. I'm not sure how intentional that was. Was that like on purpose for you, like throwing them
I
backwards?
think the first one was probably a mistake, but the second
Yeah.
one was probably intentional.
Yeah. So I think like the backwards eggs are better like from platforms and then it like drops right behind you and like can fall from here to here or here to here. Those are
I
like
see.
a pretty nice arc for the egg to cover. Otherwise, my favorite egg to throw is the one where you like short hop forward and then double jump back and throw the egg forward. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know if you so the tech skill for that would be either like I don't know, you like claw forward or you like jump with your up back notch or something, but I tend to not do
Yeah,
that
I've
because
got
you
the tech.
yeah,
I've
okay.
got that
If
one
you've got
down.
that tech,
Yeah.
I love that egg in this matchup because like
Okay.
I just short hop at Puff and then retreating egg, and Puff would have to like psychotically drift into a jumping Yoshi, right? So like you're jumping
Hmm.
at Puff, and like she's gonna be like, "You're not gonna armor. I'm just gonna keep drifting in," you know. And it's like
Hmm.
they always expect the armor, so they're gonna be like, "Space bear, drift away," and then you're like, "Retreat egg," and then she's like, "Oh fuck." So and
Hmm.
once you do the retreating egg, it's like let's say you're at this spacing and you get it to come up and explode like here. Like the higher up it can go, the more of like
Hmm.
she can't ignore it because or like she can't go through it because it creates frame advantage and then like you're actionable as the egg is exploding and you can just run forward and like as the egg is exploding you're running through the explosion, you've just taken a bunch of space and you're like now threatening to like she moved backwards and like waited a bit and she's like oh crap Yoshi's here, or she's interacting directly with it and then she's losing. Like she can't shield the egg. Even breaking the egg is bad for her. Like if she bears it, and then you're like, oh well, you're going to be bearing, and then in hit lag as I'm running underneath, and then you just full hop up air. So that egg tends to be like I retreat, shoot the egg kind of high and in between us, and it's like a wall that she can't really get through. And if she's always respecting that, then the mix up is you full send the egg. You know, you retreat, full send the egg, full forward, and if she's just chilling here, like I'm going to
Hmm.
dodge the egg, boom, it's like a straight shot straight to her, and I tend to find a lot of success with that too. So it's like that's the main way I like to use eggs, where you're just kind of like trying to create space and then sometimes punish the camping. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, the full hop back airs are like kind of the only game plan part I have in this matchup
yeah.
where I'm like,
Oh, nice.
just like anytime I have center stage, I'm trying to leverage that to just like full hop back around the platform.
Yeah,
Um, I guess I struggle on FD obviously,
yeah,
and also I feel like I don't know when I should be doing it. Like a
yeah,
lot of times it feels like the puff just kind of not engaging, and then like I've given up center stage, and they can kind of maybe
yeah.
drift towards top plat or
So I'll tell
something.
you, center stage doesn't matter. it's like
Oh,
it's like
okay.
like neither of these characters really care about holding center is the thing. So it's like if we're in the corner against Puff, we just double jump to top platform, and it is like almost free no matter what until you're at like 140. It's like, so it's like we're not really in danger of getting corner pressure to death, and neither is she. She's like in the corner and she's just like, well, whatever. Worst case scenario, I drift to here. Yoshi has no hitboxes that hit here, and then I like do 2 to 3 jumps and land here or here or here. So like neither of us get corner pressured that hard. And or like corner pressure the other one. So there are like it's obviously a little bit better to have him like cornered and then get close to them if you can. But most of the time, that's
Hmm.
just like it's not that incremental of a matchup. It's not like you walked him to the corner and then win. A lot of times, it's just like we're rapidly switching positions and like somebody gets hit during those switches. That's kind of like more of what I think of it. If they're like really corner camping, then you exploit that with eggs more so than anything else. You're not really like corner pressuring that hard. You're just like, oh, well, if you're not going to cover this zone at all, then I'm just going to throw eggs over
Hmm.
here. And then like if you're
I
giving me
see.
risk-free eggs, I have a chance of dealing 11% of your health bar every time. So that's kind of like
I
the
see. I
main
see.
thing. Yeah. So when you like go for bear and then like she sneaks under you and then you like shield drop up air and she's like in center now, it's not that big
Hmm.
of a loss. It's like a common like play pattern and you can just kind of tell yourself that like maybe there was play there. So like you try to full hop bear, she'll drop up air and then try to take note of what she did to avoid that and be like, is she just running underneath preemptively or did she start running underneath like I full hop bared and she starts to run underneath, you land, can you just like waveland forward up air, like fast fall up air or nair and hit her?
Hmm.
So it's like you try to like go one layer deeper every time that you do it to like find the hole in her play. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So that basically is the egg. So you do this egg, this is a perfect egg, and then this egg
Hmm.
slightly above her. Now she's like, oh, this is hell to deal with. She doesn't want to deal with this at all. She would have to drift back over here, just give up a bunch of space. Now the thing is,
Hmm.
if this didn't hit, you wave dash forward. Like eggs exploding in front of you and you wave dash forward into it, that's really strong as well. So we'll see if that comes up. But like
Hmm.
when the egg hits, you try to combo off of it if possible over here. I don't think it was, except maybe if you had the thought to wave dash forward over here. So this hits. If this is a dash wave dash, you're like over here now,
Hmm.
and then maybe you just get a full hop nair, or you finally get a scrap because any scrap with puff can lead to armor into two aerials, and that's like another like kind of win condition in this matchup. Anytime you armor an aerial and you get an up air, you often get a second up air. So maybe she's getting to a
Hmm.
threshold now where you won't get two, but it's like pretty good at low percents where it's like she gets 12 for a back air and you get 25 for two up airs or something, or up air nair,
Hmm.
which is a little more damage too. So it's like sometimes that's the play where it's like you egg wave dash forward. Okay, well now she has to deal with the armor, and she might just tank the mix up. She's like she's gonna mash nair and you armor up air up air. So
Right. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I when I armor in this matchup, I'm always naring, and then I feel like, oh, this wasn't that worth it because we just kind
yeah,
of.
yeah, Nair also this also kind of happens where Nair is like too short range sometimes. Like this happens a lot, right?
Hmm.
Where because
Yeah.
she can always drift away, like our Nair being really short range feels bad unless you're like in her. So like I actually don't really like parry in this matchup. It will come up a decent amount, especially versus like really bear heavy puffs. So the way
Hmm.
this puff is playing right now, this was a good parry. Sometimes when I parry, I don't necessarily go for a hit right away. I either parry forward air or just like parry full hop forward, and then I try to like
Hmm.
react, and I might be like parry full hop forward, armor nair. So like you really shove your way in there, and then the next move she does is the one you're punishing because this is like pretty
Right.
hard to like avoid happening. One
Hmm.
last thought that I have here is that down tilt is really, really good in this matchup as well. It's kind of like, let me see if there's like, this is good. Okay, yeah. So over here, like, forward smash is also pretty good in this matchup. Like, this had a reasonable chance. I tend to save the forward smashes until kill percent. It's almost like a trick
Hmm.
that you don't want to reveal. So it's like,
Okay. Yeah.
forward smash also, like, low key doesn't deal that much damage. It's like, I'm always surprised that it deals like the same or less than Nair. I forget, but it's just like not. I always feel like it should have more oomph
Oh,
to it.
that's
And then,
surprising. I had no
yeah,
idea.
part of it is that Nair is like weirdly strong, and part of it is a forward smash is weirdly weak. But it's just like it's very
Hmm.
strong knockback, but it's not like it pulls us way ahead into percent war. But down tilt
I
does
see.
like similar amounts, but always knocks down, and sometimes leads to like weird tech chase. Like I sometimes get down tilt, run forward, and if you just read the tech, like miss tech roll in, you get a forward air, and that can be like
Hmm.
the kill. But I tend to find that because you crouch so low during the down tilt, that like it's very hard for Puff to back air. So like this backer probably can trade, but like a lot of puffs will bear a little too high and you're crouching under it, and then she falls into the down tilt afterwards. So down
I
tilt is
see.
like trading and you're holding down during it. So it's like nothing bad will happen to you. You can tank a back air, trade with down tilt, and like at 140, you're just going to slide off the ledge and then come back on. So
Hmm.
that's one of the ways you kind of like avoid the randomness of like randomly dying at 80, 90 with no jump or something. It's like just doing down tilts in these sort of scraps when she's coming in can be good too. So
I see.
yeah, perfect. So Yeah, so it does when you're like this last 20%, sometimes it's kind of annoying because you no
Mm-hmm.
longer are going to get a big back air combo. Like this is whatever. It's good. Like any amount of damage is good damage and you kind of like push her away. Now it's like you're not that close to getting a next hit. If she wants, she has 5 jumps and she goes to ledge and there's not much we do about that, you know. So you are
Right.
like 2 eggs away from death is how I think of it sometimes because the higher percent she
Mm,
is, she's like afraid of armor, so she starts to play more defensive. If she's not playing more defensive, it's probably armor time. Like it's like one armor into a kill, you know. So yeah,
mhm.
yeah, or shield drops. Yeah, perfect. That this is why the scraps here are so good. Like part of why the back air is good is because you get this right here. So it's like the benefit of
Mhm.
having her cornered is she has to deal with this shield drop up air. Now she doesn't really have to engage like you mentioned, but they will, you know. And in order to avoid engaging with it, she'd have to like only play here or like try to somehow maneuver around. So it's just like kind of tricky for her to avoid. So and
I
again,
see.
if you get hit, you're going back to center. So like you live till 160 when you're corner pressuring, quote unquote, because it's like she back airs you even in the air, and you're like, wee, anyways, you know. So
Right.
yeah, that egg was a little too much. It's funny. A lot of this
Mm.
matchup is like this egg was good, and then this is no longer egg time unless you're like gonna fall retreat egg probably. Like you can fall retreat egg to here. But again, like I kind of prefer the eggs to like I want them to show me that they're camping before I really go for eggs. I don't think this is a matchup that we should be camping first. We kind of like camp back if they camp is how I think of it. But over here, it's like I would kind of like try to shove my way into puff and maybe armor or
Mhm.
maybe just up air. Up air is like a good hitbox from below, anyways. So like when you hit this, I might just stand at the very corner over here and then short hop. And what you can do is like you short hop to the right and then you follow her drifts. And if she switches drift, because she drifts way faster than us, but we get one drift
Mhm.
switch with our double jump. So then you can double jump up
Right.
air to the left. So it's like you can try to follow it and like because a full hop up air almost surely kills here. It's like she's too low,
Yeah.
she's slightly below the health bar, but she's so high up that an up air kills. So I would just shove a full hop up air somewhere or a short hop double jump up air, and like that's kind of like the mix up here. And then the moment she like falls here, it's like this maybe if I find myself down here, I'm now again I might fish for like run under DJC up airs or DJC up air back to center and then like rising up air or my like top secret move that always works. I only use this at kill percent is waveland off the top platform, fast fall through, up air over here. They always
Mhm.
space over here, and then they're like, oh, every Yoshi does this double jump, you know? But then you're like, fall through and you're threatening this exact spot. And this is like a spot where they tend to like not realize is being threatened by Yoshi on the top platform. So, and like you can
Mhm.
kind of do the like double jump, double jump, double jump, double jump, fast fall up air. And then it's like very difficult to, and at any time you can land here, shield drop up air, you know? So there's like many up
Mhm.
airs that get threatened in this whole range once her health bar reaches 100, you know? So, okay, now there's no more eggs. So at this point, it's like I basically stop shooting eggs entirely when she's at 100 because like
Okay.
I'm only gonna use the kill move, and forward smash is another one. So I mean this was also good. So like boom, the pullback. But basically you're gonna use forward smash, up air, and up smash. Dash up smash is also good as a kill move because it's low key similar to puff, and your whole head is invincible, so you can kind of like trade or just win. So yeah.
Right.
So playing it very differently for like the low, yeah, this is a huge combo. You got like a peach down smash at 0, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, so okay, this let me see. So this was perfect. Okay. I think that like you're a little bit so we don't really want Puff falling on us when we're on the ground. Um most puffs are not that good at this, but like you'll reach a level where like the puffs are only drilling from now on. So it's like drill
Mm.
beats parry and beats CC. So we can't like just sit on the ground because she'll get like drill grab or drill up smash or just like drill into like reading your roll and stuff. So I don't like scrapping on the ground. So you have to like hit her before she gets to us on the ground. So you kind of like this zone over here has to be like what you're contesting with either up air, up smash, or armor. So those are like your 3 tools to like fight her as she's coming down. This is one where like you want the puffs to be camping you over here, and then you tell yourself they have no choice. They must camp. I have forced them to camp, you know? Because like if she's allowed to drift in on you on us and like contest center stage, it's gonna be like harder for us, right? So over here, it's like she comes down and we like, oh, we dodged her. But it's like, no, she shouldn't be allowed to bully us, especially when you're still this low percent. Like you can just fight her with armor and stuff, and it's very hard for her to contest. But even if you like just did like short hop rising up air with no double jump, no armor, like
Right.
unsophisticated, just like boom. And it's like that's pretty good because it might trade, and then you're just like you deal 12 or whatever, and you take like a soft nair, and all damage, all trades are good trades, especially when you're ahead. So yeah, I think this is a
Right.
spot. Also, up smash, you can just raw up smash or just randomly start charging up smash in neutral sometimes, because like the thing about Yoshi's up smash is so much of the startup is like pre-charge frames. Once you're charging,
Hmm.
up smash is really fast. Like you just let go and it's a super fast move. And I think people get surprised by how much invincibility is on it. It's like you just beat every move from above. So if you just like dash charge up smash, not only is it like she can't contest it, but she can't really whiff punish. She would have to like land, shield drop, pound, and then like it's tricky, you know? So I find a lot of
Hmm.
success with just being like, I'm just gonna hold center over here and charge an up smash randomly. And then if she camps me, nothing happens. Like I don't get whiff punished. But sometimes I get a big up smash, you know? So yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so kind of like defending your space. And then the defense here is whatever. This will happen sometimes. It's like she can't really kill you in the corner here. Just be willing to like at high level, I think like this matchup is largely about rest. Like the Puffs will raw rest more. Like I don't know if you've ever played Philip Puff, but he just like
Mhm.
psychotically does rest out of shields and like raw short hop rest. And it's not that like, oh, he's a robot, he's cheating, he gets every no. Philip Puff misses 60% of his rest. And it's still hard because it's just like sometimes I forward air Philip Puff and he rests out of shield. And I'm like, okay, my bad. Like I'm not allowed to do that, you know? So it's like you kind of
Mm.
have to be careful. And then also like they'll raw rest your double jumps. So like they knock you off stage and you're double jumping back on at 50. And like, well, I can tank whatever move. And then they raw rest your double jump and you don't go that far, but you are dead, you know? So it's
Yeah.
like okay, so it's like I think that like 90% of this matchup is like the only thing that kills us is rest because we tank everything else to 150, especially if you CC armor, don't waste your jump and stuff. So this is just one of those where like tank any move by getting up or getting up attack here. There's a world where they short hop rest the get up attack, so like maybe regular get up is just unpunishable here with anything other than back
Mhm.
air, but like take the back air, you know. So yeah,
Yeah.
scene. Yeah, so I think that you feel like you have to egg a little bit more than you actually do. So as you like get
Mm.
more comfortable with scrapping with Puff, I think there's a few spots that you're gonna find it like this egg. Okay, first of all, when you're invincible, no need to egg, right? So over here, I would just say that like, yeah, just go for a forward air right now. It's just like you
Mm.
you get one risk-free forward air right now where there's absolutely no risk of getting whiff punished because you're invincible. So like I would do a full hop forward air land over here, and then like did Puff go up here or did Puff go down here to avoid you? No, so it's like or did she shield it or tank it? You know, so it's like going for the
Mm.
move like to this position, like basically like forward air and back air to here, and then what's next? Like you want to get good at the post landing on the side platform interaction because there tends to be some play there. So it's like if you went for something over here, now this right here could be shield drop into armor, right? Or something like that. Like shield
Mm.
drop, armor nair, shield drop, armor, up air, and then you just got a huge trade. So yeah. But then over here, again, it's like this egg is okay. I think if I knew this Puff was campy, I might egg this as well. But for the most part, I might just try to position myself over here and like just be spamming forward airs. I think it's like forward air is kind of our move to fight back air. If you just want to fight it like head on, you can just do like short hop forward airs or short hop double jump forward air or short hop forward air on the platform a couple times, drop through forward air. Like there's some ways to just kind of make it annoying to contest. You'll find that they don't hit very often, but they also don't get whiff punished very often. So you can kind of just like scrap it out. I think so.
Mm. Yeah, I guess I'm scared to forward air a lot because I think I will get it'll get stuffed out by like bear.
Yeah. So I just want you to think that you can tank 21 bears, you know? So
Okay.
yeah, because it's like the was it Margaret Thatcher quote or whatever? Like you have to be right every day. I only have to be right once, you know? It's like
Mm.
I have had games where like I start by running at Puff and I get stuffed out by Bear 5 times. And now I'm at
Yeah.
55. And then I hit like one into like the sixth one, I armor up air and I get 2 up airs. Now she's at 22 and I'm at, 60. And it's like, oh, I'm losing. But then the next interaction is a forward air. And it's forward air jab reset, up air, up air. Now we're both at
Hmm.
70, but like she's almost dead. I'm not almost dead. Because like if sometimes we're both at 70, I get the kill at 90, but I live till 170 and I'm 2 stocks up now, you know? So it's
Right.
like you try to really like force your way in, force your way in, force your way in. And tell yourself also it's good learning because like a lot of times if you get stuffed by bear, there was an armor available. but we just like didn't see it yet, you know? But it's like the better you get,
Yeah.
the more of those back airs, you're like, oh, okay, I could have armored that. I just wasn't good enough yet. Oh, that one I could have. And it's sometimes like I'll feel dumb because it's like five in a row. And I'm like, dude, I could have armored all five of these. This puff is so belligerent. Like they're just bearing because I'm not good enough at armor. It's so annoying, you know? But it's
Yeah.
like you just got to hold that for now and just be like, I will try to armor all five, lose, but not that quickly. Yeah, you're going to lose kind of slowly. If you're losing the back air, like you're going to lose slowly, you know what I mean? So it's like kind of okay. And then like it is annoying that back air only is like effective at kind of like chump checking us, you know? But like I don't think it's like the correct way for Puff to play it. Like to she has to really like retreating bear a lot for the bears to be safe. Otherwise, it she's risking a lot by getting forward aired or armored. So yeah,
Okay.
and down tilted actually. Yeah, down tilt's another one where like wave dashing in is like very good because of down tilt and because of CC. So okay,
Hmm.
so this is two different interactions now. This bear gets you on this platform. This maybe was interactable with. So it's like it, I don't think you like did something wrong by just insta shield drop up airing. Maybe there's a world where you do
Hmm.
it faster because Yoshi's broken and we have no shield stun. So like you could be shield dropping right now, like during the hit lag
Yeah.
now. So it's like this could be okay, it was pretty close. And then there's always a world too where you can be like, should I have chased the drift or read the drift? So like you did shield drop up air, you could have shield drop double jumped at the right up air, and that would have hit. But it's
Right.
like I'm
Hmm.
not saying you should have done that, but like that's the type of things you want to look for. You go to the side platform. What did she do to not get hit by bear shield drop up air? Right. If her answer is to drift to the right, well, like we can drift to the right and hit it next time. Right. So you start to like make these
Yeah.
little mini reads on her. Then you go right back here, go again. Okay, so here I would have probably chilled one more beat on the side platform. So this was fine. Boom, boom, boom. Shield. Just stay in shield for a little longer. One little trick I
Hmm.
do: switch to light shield. Do you have a? Do you play on fob or no?
Um, I play on fob, but I light shield with Z, so there's like not an easy way for me to do
Uh
it.
okay. Yeah. Do
Not to
you?
get max light shield, anyways.
Yeah. Do you? What's your trigger settings? Are you using two triggers normally or like?
Yeah, my left trigger is tricked and it's only the digital,
Yep.
and then my right one is just like a normal trigger.
Okay. So there's a fob setting that makes all your light shields full light shields. So if I were you, I would just
Oh,
switch.
okay.
Yeah, I would just switch your right
Wait, I
trigger.
should totally do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really broken, especially on Yoshi, because they can't tell. Like they don't know that
Yeah.
you're in light shield. So like Z for light shield is okay sometimes, but one of the benefits is switching to light shield with Yoshi specifically is what's good. So what I'll do is I'll be shielding on platform, but I switch to light shield, which makes your shield almost not deplete at all when they're not hitting it. So I can just they're gonna be like, oh, the shield, I'm doing shield damage by not doing anything. But actually there's no
Hmm.
shield depletion. And then the moment they get
Right.
close, I switch to hard shield, they hit my hard shield, and then I shield drop them, you know? So it's like you can
Oh,
kind of like just extend how long you shield here. And it's really easy with the cheater fob setting. It's like
okay.
it's funny. It's one of those things where like this arguably should be banned, but the box exists and they have a light
Yeah.
shield button, so who cares, you know?
Okay.
So, like Daniel's just holding his light shield button here, you know?
Hmm.
So yeah, that's one of the ways where like if you do get yourself here, and then you can just sit and shield for like extra beats. And sometimes they hit me and I accidentally didn't switch fast enough. I light shield, you just slide off here and then you're back to center. It's like who
Right.
cares, you know?
Hmm.
So it's like so risk free to switch to light shield. And if ever you're correct, like again, it wasn't even necessary here. You could have just held hard shield a little longer. You just deal slightly more shield damage to yourself that way, right? So
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. When Puff is on the ground here, okay, this is where I would be looking for some sort of forward air. So like you mentioned that like you do the bear and you're like not quite sure what you're looking for. Well, you're kind of
Hmm.
looking for the full hop. You're like trying to catch a full hop double jump bear or like a short hop double jump bear, and that like
Hmm.
you get in between there. If she's not playing the full hop game and she's playing the ground game, so this can mean short hop bears or wave dashing around, both of which are like reasonable for her to do. The bears like bear is hard to interact with directly. I tend to want to like down tilt it a lot or forward air it. So if I can,
Hmm.
I'll try to like full hop forward air from above, like full hop forward air. And ideally, I don't use my jump for this. That way, it's like pretty risk free, you know.
Right.
Because like I'm down to full hop forward air, get stuffed by bear. oh well, I'm at 22. Full hop forward air, get stuffed by like it's just like it doesn't feel great as Puff to be like, oh, I avoided the nuclear bomb by pushing it away with a stick, you know? like it's just like hopefully next time I get the bear again, you know? Like it's like kind of
Yeah.
scary. So you can kind of like do the full hop fairs. Sometimes you can do the short hop fairs. I find more success just full hopping it. So you can rising forward air or full hop falling forward air. Both are good. And you can use your jump sometimes for it because there are some times where like the drift mix up or the timing mix up with the double jump is like really good. So it's like you're taking a risk, but like at this percent, it's not that bad. Like, what are the odds that she bears us all the way off stage with no jump? Like, you can probably risk it, and then you get to be a little
Mm.
trickier. So, like, full hop, double jump in place, fair straight down, pretty good, for example. So, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, perfect. I will say, so every time you egg like this, so like I would be happy with this egg, but I would think of it as a missed opportunity because you got to whiff punish a pound, but like if you weren't doing anything, you would have gotten to whiff punish a pound with two up airs, right? So
Yeah.
or a back air or a forward air, which are like the dream punishes. Like if ever you see a back air and you're in position to like dash back, parry, stop, full hop air, you got into up air or a forward air.
Mm.
So those are like the dream punishes. Otherwise, it's just like two up airs or something. So it is a little less damage than a normal punish. This is also a matchup where dash dancing is pretty good for that reason. When I dash dance with Yoshi, I don't think of it as like a normal dash dance where like, ooh, I'm threatening something, ooh, I'm dodging something, ooh, I kind of think of it as just I'm doing nothing in order to be able to observe Puff, you know? So
Mm.
like dash dancing is kind of similar to crouching where you're just waiting. And then if you're waiting and Puff does seemingly nonsense, you know? like it's just like what is she pounding, you know? And it's like she is
Mhm.
trying to like catch a jump or something. Like there is a reason they pound like this, but like I can't tell you how often I'm dash dancing and they just pound nothing and I'm like cool, I'll take the free hit, you know. So
Mhm.
sometimes like skipping turns entirely and just especially like when you have her in the corner because this is one of the things I was like you don't really corner pressure Puff, so she's like over here, so instead of like thinking how do I hit Puff over here, it's like one of the ways
Mm.
to exploit all this stage we have is to just like okay I'm just gonna do nothing until she corners me because like she has to like be brave enough to like jump into us twice or something or like you know like push us into the corner. I'm like show me that you're willing to do that because I'm gonna do nothing for a while, but you don't know that. So like I might up
Mm.
smash or up air or bear forward at any time. You don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm actually in my head. I like it's like you're hiding your poker hand. You know, you're like what I have is dash dance forever until you do something. You know, so it's like
Right.
she doesn't really have like overshoot rest. You know, so it's like maybe your dash dance gets clipped by a bear and you're like, oh, nice. Okay, my bad. I'll dash dance slightly further now. Oh, okay. I got clipped by a bear. I'll dash dance. Oh, she missed a pound. You know, like I can't tell you how
Yeah.
often that happens. So just dash dancing can be pretty good. This is how Zane's Yoshi was goaded against Puff. He just dash danced and full hop nared when they pounded. Like he did nothing fancy, but it's like you can just wait for Puffs to like get bored basically because like they also get bored, you know, despite the fact that like
Mhm.
they like to convince us that they never get bored. Therefore, we're the ones who get bored, but they also get bored, you know.
Mm.
Also, the last thing is when you do get this position here, it's like it is pretty good to be above her shielding. Like so part of the reason the bear is good is that like even if you whiff the bear and land here and shield, like she's probably leaving. Like she's not super comfortable with like the egg above her and she's like she's not gonna full hop up air it. So she might like try to waveland grab it slowly or like rising drill drift away or something. Like she doesn't have a lot here. So like if you can just get to here, sometimes I feel like I'm now threatening shield drop fast fall nair or like shield drop armor nair or something. So like the nair below or up air, you know, there's still an up air available, but I do tend to think that there's like some play here if you're directly above her, more so than like the horizontal game where like Yoshi doesn't have great moves in front of him, right? So it's like kind of annoying to try to push into people. So
Yeah. Like in that position, I feel like I just want to throw eggs, but like
yeah,
her drift is good enough where I like
yeah,
I'm pretty sure she could have punished me for that
I
with
agree.
just
And
like
I
a short
also
hop
think if you
air.
are going to throw eggs, you should throw them from here. So that's part of why I
Mm.
like the retreating egg so much, but also like eggs from far away. That's why I said that like we camp back because like the egg camping is like it beats camping. And then like the in between eggs, like you kind of need a decent amount of distance between you two for the in between eggs to be like really good, like the in between eggs from above.
Yeah.
So over here, it's like this is a little too close for sure. Like I would want to be like back here. And again, once
Mm.
you kind of internalize that, like you're not gonna get corner pressured. Like there's no punish for this, you know. So
Right.
yeah, yeah. And now it's like this is where you would want to throw eggs from, but she is quote unquote pressuring you. She's playing the game, right? So it's like over
Mhm.
here we're not going to egg because she's like close enough to fight us. So if you want to like avoid the bad situation you're in, you just go to top platform here, and there's nothing she can do about it other than give you like a 10% tax, you know? Like the
Mm-hmm.
cost of going to top platform here at worst is 10%. So it's like if you feel
Mm.
like ever you're getting corner pressured, tank the bear and go to top platform, shield, and then you can like shield drop nair or just like take your time coming down on either side and eventually maybe do one of the cheesy forward airs for fun or just drop down nair, drop down forward air, something like that. So I tend to like if I'm here, I might fight her a little bit, especially like I just crouch in the corner sometimes and it's like it's just hard. She has to falling like super late bear, and I'm just like down tilt, parry, jump, down
Mm.
tilt, parry, jump, down tilt. You know, like it's just like kind of making myself annoying and hard to hit. And sometimes the puffs are just like, man, fuck that. And then they go here, and then I'm like egg across the whole stage, and they're like, okay, fine, I'll come play again. Like you know, so it's just kind of like you can be the little annoying one. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just want you to start to feel that like this landing over here is not completely risk free, especially because of forward air and armor. So you can like you can fight her here basically. It's like just come right here and then like jump nair, jump up air, or like short hop forward air right now. Like start the forward air, and she has a decision to make: is she gonna land or is she gonna use one more jump? Because she doesn't work like Peach. Like Peach can float here and then randomly fall. Puff is kind of like a decision right now of is she going to land now or in one more jump, right? There's always like this one more.
Mm-hmm.
So you can aim your forward air at the no jump timing. And if she jumps, then you like whiff a forward air. Maybe you get whiff punished, in which case who cares? It's like not that bad for us. Or you don't get whiff punish, and then you set up the next forward air on the next landing, right? Because it's like right here, she does bear and land. It's like there's probably a forward air that exists somewhere. It might trade, it might
Mm.
win, it might hit her on the ground or something. But like there's probably that's forward air is kind of like the move you can play horizontally with, is how I think of it. So
I see.
that was another armor or up air or up smash. So it's like when she's above here,
Right.
right? So now it's like armor, up air, up smash, something over here. Just don't let her bully you. Like I like to joke she has like a distortion field that pushes people away from her, but it's like it's not real against Yoshi. We can like we have the hazmat suit that we can walk into the field and just hit her, you know? So
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I play very scared when in that position where Puff is just like
Yeah,
above me. It's in center stage.
yeah. Ooh,
Oh yeah, and then I die really early here.
yeah. So it's part of it is like this probably leads to you feeling scared when stuff like this happens because it like it
Yeah.
feels very random how like wait I could just die randomly against Puff, but you really can't.
Hmm.
Like this was like this is one of the type of forward airs that I mentioned. Like maybe you do it very low percents to be very tricky, but most of your forward airs should just be raw like short hop or full hop forward airs, right? Like
Hmm.
don't jump before your forward air until like it's very like uh you know, I call it postmodern when it's like once you've shown every variation of non double jump forward airs, you throw in the one double jump forward air of top secretness, you know, like that you've
Yeah.
tricked them or something. But for the most part, like all your forward airs are just going to be done raw. You did, let me see, because you did a rising aerial first. So yeah, it was rising bear. So this, it's
Hmm.
like we're kind of done with this jump, you know? So if anything, you're going to try to armor something, but she's too far to armor anything. So I would just land and
Hmm.
then and play the next interaction. Again,
Right.
you should just tell yourself like right now you are enormously ahead. You are going to live till 160 and Puff has to make something happen. You know what I mean? Like this is
Hmm.
like once you have this mindset right here, you're like dude, if I don't play very risky, like what is she going to do here, you know? And so it's like
Hmm.
taking the risk at like the best case scenario for this forward air is like a forward air on a grounded Puff and then you get like forward air up tilt jab reset two up airs. And like she's at 50. That's like pretty good, you know? But you're
Right.
already 100% ahead, you know? Like it's like you don't need the damage to like you don't need a big gamble basically when you're ahead. So it's like there are times I start being a little looser with the forward airs when I'm behind, but even then it's like you'd like to not risk. Also, like it's worth noting you didn't have to die, right? It's like it was a little bit
Hmm.
of panic.
Yeah, the air dodge was
Yeah, I think you wanted to air dodge here, which like I don't know if you tried to go horizontal waveland or if you just tried to I don't know. So, but like there's probably
yeah.
existed a way where you could have landed on the platform. I don't know if you
Hmm.
did you fell through it. You, yeah, I don't know if this just didn't knock you down and then you held down and fell through, or if you tried to wiggle but your wiggle input also made you fall through the platform. But like
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like I
I
should just be on the platform
yeah,
there.
yeah, definitely. If you just land shield, it's like nothing bad happens to us. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And then even here, I think like you could have drifted in or wiggled air dodge. And even if you wiggle air dodge here and then tank a puff forward smash, we live. You know, like it's just
Hmm.
we're so tanky. It's like so hard to kill us. So Yeah, so I would say in a spot like this, you want to favor armor over parry. So like you tried to parry over here and it didn't really work. Armor is
Right.
just like more reliable. So over here it's like again, okay. I think you need to experiment with just like a bunch of different types of forward airs that don't use your jump. It's just like way more versatile than you think. There's like way more ways to forward
Okay.
air. Because like this was a tricky forward air. I think like against Fox, like Fox might like whiff an approaching drill, but like for the most part, you're using the giant hitbox of forward air more so than like versus Fox. We don't use forward air to beat hitboxes. We use it as a timing thing. We want Fox to whiff, and then we whiff punish with forward air, right?
Right.
But forward air against Puff is a sword normal. It's like it's a move that you're outspacing her with, and like we can trade. So you don't really need to like trick her into coming and then forward airing. That will happen sometimes,
Okay.
but like really it's just a big ass hitbox. That's what we like about it. So you can just
I
full
see.
hop forward air, come straight down, and it's fine. Like you don't even need to be that tricky about it. So
Okay.
down tilt. Yeah, so definitely too many eggs.
Hmm.
And the eggs are not safe enough. So if you want, I don't think like most Yoshis don't like resort to eggs because we feel like we need to. We don't really want to camp with eggs and win that way because like you probably can play this matchup very egg heavy no matter what if you want to, but that means egging from further away. Like I think egging from the corner is like pretty good. And one of the devious like play styles, I think you can egg from the corner, and if they come close to you, you do the retreating egg to ledge, and then you do a couple ledge eggs, and then you double jump away. And like that can be a play style. I just don't think anybody wants to play that way. Like you also don't have to play that way. I really think that like the armor scrap a lot with Puff style is very good. Um, if you
Hmm.
want, I have a couple replays against Puff that we can like swap to real quick because like I think we've
Sure.
kind of
Yeah.
like seen a bunch of stuff now, and it can be useful sometimes to see the other side of it. So I'm actually gonna use R wing for it. Puff. Okay, not this one. Pierre Lake is a local Puff from Montreal, and you can see
Hmm.
I won, but both of my wins were timeouts. He is an absolute devious Puff player. But this is a uh, a better Puff player than Pierre Lake, and both games are very short, 2 and 3 minutes.
Mm.
This is a more normal representation of like how games go a lot. If they go well for the side. Like I did win this one, and like obviously I don't win every, but like this is a high diamond or something. I don't win all of those,
Okay.
but it is one of my better matchups. Like even in tournament and stuff, I've had like pretty good success in it. So this is an example where like I go for the full hop bear and get hit out of it, and then immediately like double jump nair in, and then this is the type of thing that, like it could armor or it could just hit. I don't know, and then you try to like scrap with the armor. Oh,
I see.
that was a mistake egg. I meant to retreat egg like that. So you can
Hmm.
see the like falling nair gets punished as she tries to enter back in the center, and it's just the damage is like just such a crazy differential because like she deals 9 and
Hmm.
then we deal like 14 or something with nair or something. So just
Yeah.
like, and we have more health, right? It's like the fact that we do more damage and live longer, it's like combines, it's like multiplies this forward air. So look at these forward airs right here. It's like forward air in place, I miss, whatever, forward air in place, and then whatever, I armor, right? So it's like
Mm.
you kind of like want to miss more forward airs. I like to tell people that because I say the same thing to Falcos. I was like, I want you to miss more, and then whatever move is good for the matchup. So it's like if they're down airing too much, I'm like, you need to miss more shines because like you need to lose because you're missing every shine, but I need to see shines. So it's like it's
Right.
very good to like whiff forward air and then like go from there. And then it's like, could this forward air have hit? Probably not. I was reading some sort of inward motion. So if I was reading this, maybe there's a world where I aggress onto this, but not really. I'm kind of in the corner. This is a spot where I'm probably going to try to fight Puff here. This is where I'm going to hit her, or I'm going to pay the 12% tax and go to top platform. So,
Hmm.
but I'm kind of down to chill here for a while. I don't think I'm like in the corner. We're never getting gimped, right? There's no like, oh, what if she down tilts and takes my jump? So I'm kind
Yeah.
of down to just chill here, forward air in place 5 times. If she retreats, I'm happy. If she comes into me, I'm happy. If she just camps right here, then whatever. I'm gonna forward air 5 times, and then we'll see what happens. So, yeah, and this is what I meant by just run at her and then shark with an aerial. Like this half the time will not work for sure. I'll whiff completely or I'll just jump into a move before my up air comes out. But again, it's like these are the type of like psychotic gambles we're allowed to take in this matchup. So
Hmm.
Yeah. So same with this. I think I'm trying to get better at this. Daniel would definitely full hop down air this instantly. Like he's so quick at
Mm,
recognizing the full hop down airs on platforms, and he like edge cancel, double jump up airs. I tend to do this DJC up air, which is not that good. Every time I've labbed it, it's worse than I expect. It's like, ooh, I feel so good. I got a low up air, and then they just shield drop, punish me anyways. So in this case, I got
right.
the up smash, which like interacted well. Look, he dodges the move, and then it
Oh,
trades.
wow.
Yeah. So, but again, it's like, look at this health bar, right? 100%, and then I'm just like shoving my way in there.
Hmm.
Okay, so this stock, so like when she comes down invincibly, she has control over here, and I'm on the top platform. And I tend to like play it a little slow to get down before I start playing the game again. So I'm kind of like shield dropping, I lose, and then she comes up here. This is like a nice place to interact. I could get my shield drop and get a free 12 or something, or I get hit, and then again, it's kind of tricky. She doesn't get like true combos on Yoshi, and I get an armor nair. Great for me. You know, I'll even take two puff aerials for one of mine. You know, when I'm ahead like
Mm,
this, because I have more damage and more health, I think of like all trades as good, and that's doubly true when I'm up a stock. So now it's like this is 10% of her health bar. I just took 10% of her health bar for what, you know? Like I don't care. The difference between 30 and 58 is, so little. So
hmm.
that was just a shield drop. This is an example of the drills being annoying, where it's like you crouch and then you can't really parry Puff because Puff is just always
Right.
going to fall on you with drill. So if the Puffs are falling you with back air, it's parryable, but just know it's a bit of an exploit. It's a bit of like matchup knowledge check. Like they don't know that they're only supposed to drill on us, you know?
Yeah. For like the
Oh,
fall through drills like that, do you just get out of the way
yeah,
and
I think
like
rewatching it,
reset?
I just didn't have to crouch. So like I crouched over here. I could have done an aerial and insta dashed, or I could have insta jumped again. Like maybe rising up air is not bad, or rising nair. Like I see Amsa sometimes he'll just rising nair but drift away, land, and then keep playing the game. So it's like
Mm,
sometimes like the rising aerials are not bad because like again, if I rising nair and it hits, that's actually just a lot of damage. Like I'm down. It's like we don't need big combos here. We just need one aerial, and it's a portion of our health bar. Uh, but
yeah.
also I might just want to get out of here. So it's like if I don't have time to do another DJC up air, like I know the last stock I did like an up smash over here. I could do an up smash over here. It's just like again, I kind of like saving my kill moves for kill percents so that like they forget, you know. So
Hmm.
dude, even jabs like when this happens, like 35 to 43, I'm pretty happy with that amount of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember this is like the type of stuff that has to happen for us to die at low percents. Like I armor this forward smash and I'm actually fine, but then I just like flubbed and don't do anything. And I think I was mashing jab is what I was doing. So like I
Mm,
probably could have jabbed and like there was a timing that it would have worked, but then I just got forward smashed again and died 100. So I'm like, this was a gimp in my mind, you know?
hmm.
Okay, so look at kind of the egg here in two ways. So first, I retreat egg to here. Look at like the angle being like the full send egg from here fully covers the side platform. That's part of why, because like you were
Yeah.
shooting it from here, and then it's hard to from here. I can shoot the high one that comes down and explodes here, or I can shoot the full send one that covers this whole area here. So I like both of these eggs from here, because from here the high one explodes here, and the full send one kind of just like goes off into the ether, you know. So
Right.
this is a nice angle for it. And then almost always after one egg, I'm like, boom, take all the space. And now she's like, well, I can't be on the platform because the egg is here. I'm going to go down here. And then I'm like, and down tilt or wave dash or something, you know? So I like start
Hmm.
to play the game. So, oh, yeah, this is an example of me doing nothing. So I'm just dashing and then I see the whiffed pound and I get to like on
Hmm.
reaction. I think I jumped preemptively, but like saw it during my jump. So I think the first stock too, I like armored the first pound and hit it. In this case, I didn't know, but I double jumped. I'm like, oh, okay, she whiffed. I'll just nair. So it's like whether this is an armor or a
Hmm.
hit, I'm happy with it. So and now we have see how I okay, I was gonna say let's see how I close out stock, see if I find an up air, but I just get an armor nair. So it's like really scary to scrap with Yoshi when she reaches that health bar threshold because it's just like all armors are threatening kills.
Hmm.
This buff is definitely like playing loose, you know? Like I think that they were just like I don't know if they were experimenting or if they just like scrapping with Yoshi as like their style, but they were definitely like fighting me more than most buffs, you know? But you can kind of see
Right.
still that like my favorite types of eggs are when they're above their head and then they explode. And if they shield it, I get
Hmm.
frame advantage. If they don't, they get hit and you get a combo sometimes. Like yeah, so whiffed forward airs, right? Just short hop forward air, no risk because I have a jump still. So and the top platform switch up. So from the corner, I could keep playing with down tilts forward airs, or I can just go straight to top platform and then play this game for a bit. So it's like switching positions is just good, right? Like it's like a switch from ground to top or top to side.
Mhm.
Oh, that was your exact sequence, the rising bear into double jump forward air. And then yeah, like I'm such a fiend for kill moves once they reach it. So it's like she's not quite at up air kill percent, but she is at up smash kill percent. So I'm like maybe,
Yeah.
and then so the more you can get these like low percent kills on Puff, it's like very satisfying. So well. I missed up to it. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah. When you get stuff like this too, sometimes like the rest of the game is like not that worth watching. When you're like, okay, I'm gonna walk this in.
Hmm.
Like this is a matchup where comebacks are not that possible. I think so. It's like on both sides where it's like
Yeah.
yeah. So I kind of like the the whisker nair or the whisker forward air as they call it. The like the nair especially is like covers a large zone with a hitbox. So this being covered with a hitbox, and we're kind of okay with trades here. The forward air is really greedy because you're trying to hit Puff exactly here on the ground when she flies around all the
Hmm.
time. But the nair is not that greedy because it's kind of hard for her to like hard punish this and like call it out. So
That's the like immediate double jump
yeah,
cancel off of top plat. Okay.
yeah, and it is like kind of a it's something that a lot of Yoshis over rely on because it's like it's risky in that you're using your jump and now you don't have armor and you're just flying at this exact angle and it is an
Hmm.
unusual angle so a lot of people aren't used to it so Yoshi like chump checks a lot of people with this because like no other character fights like this but
Hmm.
if people fight Yoshis that do this a lot it becomes the one thing they look for so it's like I don't like spamming it too much but it is like especially on the smaller stages, you control like a huge chunk of this. This is like more than it's like almost half the stage, So it's kind of hard
Yeah.
for her to like just be out of range of it. So yeah,
Hmm. And you're at zero, so
yeah,
like
exactly.
even if she hits you out of the air, like up air, like it,
Yeah,
she has nothing off of it. Okay.
yeah, yeah. Look at all these scraps because it's like even when I get hit and this is a CC forward smash, so it's like some of them are armor, some of them are CC, but it's like kind of
Mhm.
tricky for Puff to kind of like hit you. Yeah, so you see when you do the nair too, and it's like if she dodges it, and I'm back on the ground and I'm back to moving and dancing. And like full
Mhm.
hopping forward like this is a tricky spot for Puff to play. Does she rising up air? She might get armored. Does she stay still? You might fall on her head and like are you gonna land in front or behind and stuff? Or you do the nair like this. So
Mhm.
yep. And remember I said pressure the landing over here. So she's gonna come here.
Mhm.
Is she gonna land here, here, or here? And just kind of like pick one and read it. Like
I see.
this is how I play low percents a lot of times. This crouch wave dash down tilt style, and it's kind of like if she's gonna play very grounded, this style kind of just wins. Like she doesn't have a hitbox that interacts well with down tilt. She has back air, right? So she has to
Mhm.
like jump. So if we're but all back air does on a crouching Yoshi is deal 10%. And the other funny thing about back air is like it doesn't deal that much damage. So like you look at here, so back air deals 12%, but like back air stales pretty quickly, and then it's dealing 8 or 7. You know,
Oh
so
wow.
there are puffs sometimes that are just using back air until it's dealing 6%. Our nair deals
Yeah.
14. So it's like she has to hit 2.5 bears per one to match our damage, and she needs to out damage us. So this is
Mhm.
another one where it's like if I hit one down tilt, it's like similar or more damage with like there's always a dream. I always say with down tilts, it's like you're buying a lotto ticket because you never know if it's going to lead to a forward air. Like it's possible. So
Mhm.
like there, I could have down like CC down tilted. There was a world. So yeah, this too. So I missed the armor. This is why I want you to like not be afraid of scrapping because I would have loved to armor this. That's like kind of what I wanted to happen. But I missed the armor,
Mhm.
tank another hit, and then I CC down tilt that one. And it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the perfect egg.
Mhm.
Oh, 3 forward airs. Remember when I said just miss
Yeah.
more forward airs, and it's like boom, and then there's a world where I get this tech chase and get more hit. So yeah, so this is a spot. I think this is a common spot where like you shield here, and you might be tempted to just shield drop, run away, start shooting eggs. But it's like I
Mm-hmm.
shield drop, double jump forward with the up air. So sometimes that double jump forward is armor. It's kind of like an option select. Whenever you go for armor, you're double jumping for 8 frames. That's like either that 8 frames is armor hit lag, or it's just you're double jumping for 8 frames and then swinging forward. So this is a spot where like Puff can't really just hang out here, and she can't swing here because she might get armored or shield dropped. So it's like kind of scary that you're just like kind of controlling this space. I think she has a tiny bit
Mm-hmm.
of space in the corner, which is like annoying, but you're kind of like forcing Puff to jump off stage almost over here, and then she's like
Right.
her attempt to play the game is going to be like very hard. And remember when I said just like the two up air is like the dream combo from 35 to 59? It's like
Mm.
that's big, you know. Oh, that was
Wow,
a
yeah, that's crazy. You got hit out of your
yeah,
double jump there and you're just fine.
yeah, yeah. Definitely was a big moment where I was like, oh, I almost made a critical mistake. Okay, I didn't really get punished for it. Like I got lucky, but
Mm-hmm.
definitely it shows it's not free for her to kill you if she hits you out of there. So. Also, like whenever I die to forward smash, I'm always like, man, because it's like it really
Yeah,
is
I
like
hate that move.
it kills like 60% sooner than anything else. So I'm like, I have to. This is also like just go for it, like go for the up air, miss, take your
Hmm.
punishment or whatever. Like we love going for up airs. I might just throw up here. No, okay. This is also like if you watch this from Puss perspective right now, just like know that up air kills you, right? It's like
Hmm.
you know, like
Yeah.
another one where I get above her, this full hop into this is a double jump nair straight down. A little risky because I am using my double jump for it. I call it the anvil drop because you just drop on him like an anvil, and then
Hmm.
yeah, even this full hop, drift back, no double jump into falling late up air. This kills if it hits, right? And then it doesn't hit, and I
Right.
just roll away. Like I tried. So. And then just DJC up air forward. Boom. Look at this
Mm.
disjoint. This move is
Wow.
what? Sometimes I get armor there. Sometimes I hit, and I'm like surprised by the hitbox. I am because I think what happens, I got under the forward air, and then it like looked longer range than it was. Yeah, yeah, that's my tax. I literally hunger box rest me here, and I die.
Hmm.
But every other puff, I'll tank a move and then whatever, get back to center. Might be having too much fun now. I'm gonna play a bit of this one just because
Sure.
this is like the opposite style of Puff who only runs away, you know? So they kind of show that like how you want to try to pressure kind of like the corner versus or the back airs. Because I kind of like using the platforms to like maneuver and then because obviously we're not going to get through this whole game. This is a timeout, but you
Mm.
can kind of see like how much the Puff is spending in like this zone and how like now I have a lot less play to get like the armor up airs and stuff like that. So it's like a different kind of game that I'm going to be playing where
Hmm.
I'm like really trying to be careful for percent because I've played him at locals like IRL, and I just know from the start it might come down to like percent and timeouts and stuff. So like I'm like more
Hmm.
careful about like not tanking 4 stray bears or something because the bears aren't that threatening anyways. So it's like because most of his bears are done like drifting back, I'm not gonna like go crazy trying to like armor every single drift back up air, you know? So
I see.
this is a good example of like the moment I'm cornered over here, just straight to top plat. Now I'm out of the corner, you know?
Mm.
So, and remember when I said shield and then just if the up air is not there, chill here for a bit. This is pressure. Like it's like this area is being covered by like armor and up air and stuff like that. So it's like
Hmm.
the puff kind of feels restricted right now because it's like I can't aerial and touch this egg. And like right below the egg is also kind of a threat. So the unfortunate truth is that the puffs are fine with this amount of space, but they
Right.
do feel a little constricted right now, and it doesn't feel great that like they have to play here because like they can and they can use their 5 jumps off stage and stuff, but like it is kind of annoying, and it's like the temptation to be like, "Ooh, is he going to shield drop? Now I want to back air it," you know? And it's like, "Oop,
Hmm.
now that cost you an up air or something." So I just kind of sit here for a bit and then leave. So it's like I kind of like
Okay.
spend shield health to see if I get a hit, and then I don't. So Oh yeah, definitely you have to be careful with like if they're close enough to dash attack your egg stall, then like you can die. But if you think that
Hmm.
they're not quite close enough, then you can do one egg. So there's my retreating egg right here, right to like from here to like off center. It tends to be, and I tend to like
Right,
I either want the egg to like not go on the platform, so like the most shallow angle that can go here would be good, or I want to full send the egg over here. That way, it's like I'm reading a jump over here, right?
right.
But I will always prioritize the lower ones because the high ones is a risk that they can just like run at me, you know?
Just run through, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is the top secret up air I was telling you. It's like
Hmm.
not secret at all, but it's just that like when this kills, it feels so good because I've had so many times where I only use this up air kill percents and it hits every time, you know? So this one I did one aerial too soon, but
Mm.
like, can I do it again? No. And again, like when they play like this and percents are like this, it's like I am one up air away from death. I don't really want to like force trades anymore because like I would love to trade an up air with a move and win the stock, but I don't really want to like tank four bears and going for the up air net right now. I want the puff to try to make something happen and then I armor up air them, you know? But like
Mm.
some puffs are like, oh, you want me to make something happen? See you in 4 minutes, you know? So it's just like like there probably is an answer here, and you can see like I do eventually go for an up air. I think like I didn't have to. Like there's a world where in tournament I'm just playing the whole match over here, and I'm just like come out of the corner, puff, like come fight me, you know. But you can kind
Mm.
of see too that like it's kind of a weird spot because like oh my, like I just need an up air, and like that kind of means I have to wait until an up air like presents itself, you know. So and I'm
Right.
not really, dude. I keep doing this because I keep trying to do the retreating egg or whatever. I think I do end up losing the stock. Yeah.
Mm.
I think this is a good example because like I think this stock takes a while, but I only take like 12%. It's like you gotta like play to avoid the like stray hits now, and like it's just such a like positioning, like little back and forth. Because like every time she's jumping, I'm like, is she gonna land here or here? And I'm like trying to threaten
Mm.
one of the spots she might land while avoiding all the moves, and then eventually like jumping back and forth gets the hit. So you can play like close enough because the thing with Puff is she lacks this like burst forward like surprise factor on you, so you can tend to like space pretty close to her and then find something on her. So this is a good example of like taking 35 or something, but like feeling like I'm okay with it. Like I'm like kind of losing some hits, like losing some interactions, like getting hit, but I'm like all of
Right.
these are like potential openings for me and not that bad, you know? So it's like yeah, so here I was like I'm getting the parries again. It didn't work, right? So it's like maybe a parry jump or parry
Mm.
forward air was better. Over here I just parry back jump and just like retreat and I'm like, whatever. Like there was no hit there. She's going off stage, you know? So I'm like
Hmm.
I'm definitely not that good at the retreating eggs. I keep trying because I do it with like claw or well, like I switched to
Oh,
Z jump like not that long ago, and so like I'm trying to quarter circle back to get like full drift back and stuff, and then sometimes I just
I do like a three-quarter circle input for the retreating
are
eggs.
you tap jumping it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think I want to not tap jump it because it gives you like full drift instead of half drift on your jump,
I
but tap jumping
see.
it's probably more consistent. It's just I'm not sure if I keep messing it up after like a couple more weeks, then I might switch to just tap jumping it. But for now, I
Hmm.
think it's possible to get consistent and then you get full drift. So especially because I have Z jump. So
Hmm.
yeah, so this is an example of like the pressure here where like I'm trying to like pressure her. It doesn't really work, but it is good to do stuff like this because like even this dash attack like could trade sometimes. Like she falls into the dash attack and I get trades or just hits.
Hmm.
And so like making her feel a little uncomfortable with like bear push her away. Sometimes I'll up air here, sometimes I'll dash attack here and just like going for it, grab the ledge, leave, go back here. Right. It's like you have to like kind of make her feel a little pressured, even if like and then like the egg I finally find is like the retreat egg from here gives me a better angle. Look at like just barely missing the side
Yeah.
platform, right? So like finding the right angles for your egg can be like a big part of this matchup as well.
Yeah, I haven't really thought of that at all. But like you cover so much space under the platform with that
Yeah.
egg.
And see, it's like how much I've been like kind of staying close and keeping the pressure up. And like, even
Right.
though I lost a lot of the trades at the start, now we're like even. And like, there's a chance I live to 160 and she's dead in the next 1 to 2 hits, you know? So,
Mhm.
but it's like forcing the issue. Sometimes it's good even against like the campy puffs. Like, and don't get me wrong, like we're still human and get frustrated, but you know, like
Mhm.
it helps if you really think of this matchup from like a strategy point of view of like where on the stage do I want to stand, you know, and stuff like that. But like there is going to come a moment to be like, wow, they really just are fine with this. Huh? Like sometimes I like there's slight pauses where like I just stand still for a second and I'm like, come on, man. But I just got to be ready for it, you know. Luckily, most puffs are not that dedicated to the timeout. You know, like
Mhm.
playing this far in the corner. Like it's jeez, but yeah, it's
That's
like
a
the
nice first smash.
yeah. It looked like a parry, but it was just R wing being weird. But yeah, I think that like generally you're seeing the like the angles that you're trying to like because like the first Puff was more about showing that like you can scrap with Puff if she's gonna fight you, and this one is more
Right.
showing that like where you want to stand to like take space and pressure, kind of because it's like this shield drop position. Also, like just when you're here and they don't know if you're gonna like bear to here or do the retreating egg. That's kind of another reason why it's good. It's like I short hopped and then I retreat egg from here. It's this time I full sent it because I like was reading them going to the platform. But part of the
Mhm.
reason I'm protected here is because like right before it's like I put myself here in this shield drop position. And so like they kind of get this idea in their head that I'm gonna full hop bear here, drop, and then like make this triangle, but then I go here and then I retreat egg. And they're like, oh, okay, well I'm not gonna punish that because I was expecting to full hop bear. So
Right.
there's a down tilt. So you can see that like it's just hard to hit Yoshi with a real move. You just that doesn't
Mhm.
just get down tilted. So oh, I should have had that. So this is a forward air trade, and then just pick one and go. Like don't
Mhm.
try to reaction tech chase. And I did pick the right one. I don't know if I meant to forward air on the way up and I did it too early, or if I should have DJC'd over here and like maybe there's double jump cancel aerial, but I messed up. So
Mhm.
oh yeah, I think it looks so like aesthetically pleasing when you like you retreat egg as they pound and then you just like get out of the way. Like there also are times like in this game right now, the timer's already at 3 minutes, and like now when the puff is playing in the corner, there's definitely a part of me that's like I could just play here, you know, like puff has to come over here to try to hit me with 3 minutes left
Mhm.
on the timer and 2 stocks to go. Like we are on timeout pace, and like I'm probably like depending on like how much I'm it's like if this is tournament, I'm probably am just gonna play here and just gonna be like, no, you're gonna fight me over here because like I'm down for 3 minutes to pass and I get the timeout, you know, like whatever. So,
Right.
but sometimes I am just gonna be like, I'm gonna try to learn the corner interactions more, so I'm just gonna go in. I also think I could I have comboed here with the up air. I think so. Yeah, that might have just been a
Mhm.
kill. Sometimes the egg combos into up air and it feels like really broken. Yeah, because definitely like if this was like the first stock of the match, like I'm fine with all of these trades and stuff. And right now it's like even if I like fail to find the kill while I'm trying to scrap with Puff, I'm kind of fine with it. The only thing is I kind of feel like I have a guaranteed win on the table if I wanted to play for the timeout. And like that kind of stuff is just like annoying, you know? It's like I'm gonna keep trying
Mhm.
to fight right now, but just know like if ever this is happening to you, you can choose to play for the timeout as well. It's just
Right.
I remember thinking, I'm like, oh man, it's like slowly the percent lead is closing, and now it's like it might just like if I don't find the kill now soon, then suddenly there's a world where this times out on this stock count, and I'm like, okay, I found the kill. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, so I think that we've kind of covered most of the major points. So just to like scrapping is good overall. I'd say that like up air, up smash, and armor are like three things to like so let's do neutral one, cover the air. So you had like these three moves. Um, I'd say two. Let's do eggs. Let's do retreat, egg into corner, and then like high egg better goes high, and then uh far egg better covers more space.
Mhm.
So yeah, and then bear to plat, um, shield on plat interactions more dynamic. So it's like hold shield longer, um, like just react a little bit more to be like I can observe them and then see what happens more so than
Mhm.
like oh you're missing a reaction. It's like well give yourself more chances to like see what they do and see if you're pressuring them more. Um, Four is detail slash wave dash detail. I think like this style, especially at low percents, is just like very good, and it's just like trades are good, and like sometimes you get the hits. And then lastly is
Mhm.
fair. I think short hop, full hop, fairs, no double jump, and then there's probably a bunch of stuff to find there. So yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, any kind of other closing thoughts or questions?
I guess like one thing I'm thinking of is we didn't see a lot of like Yoshi recovering in these games, but I feel like a lot of because you're talking about like Yoshi should live to like 160, 170, but I find myself in a situation a lot where I DI a back air poorly at like 100, and then like I have to drift in like really far with my double jump, and then they tag me with a back air again, and
Yeah,
like which I don't know if that's in
yeah.
any
So
of
this
these.
stock 160, we're pretty happy with it.
Right.
um, let's see. Yeah, so this recovery, yeah, good example. It's just like kind of hard, right? It's like when you get back aired kind of far. So first, let's see if there was a yeah, that one will happen. That's kind of fine.
Hmm.
Let me see if there was. Yeah, I tend to like to recover high because then I can like over here. I think Puff can aim the back air to be like close to guaranteed, where it's like she sees you drop too low, and now she can just aim a move over here or something like just flying back
Yeah.
air. Where if you jump early, sometimes it's like she doesn't know she should swing right away, and then once you reach the peak of your jump, there's like a forward air or down air or nair timing that can be kind of tricky for her. So like the aerial on the way down with a drift mix up or an air dodge or a side B. So it's like I like
Okay.
kind of going high to try to dodge and then like maybe a move on the way down, something like that.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I think I'm
yeah,
recovering low a lot, maybe because I want like the egg up on the way to the ledge or something.
Yeah,
Or
I've
like,
stopped liking that in general because like most characters, Puff included, can like break the egg and hit you at the same time with like an
right.
aerial or something. Um a lot of times the best recovery is actually the back air thing. Like even here I would have done the back air thing. Do you know about the like you cancel your double
Uh,
jump with
yeah, and then
yeah.
you just could go like way lower than they're expecting.
Yeah, so like right here, if you would back air, you back air and then fast fall the ledge, and it's like way harder to react to because like the egg, you can't like rising egg fast fall, but you can rising bear fast fall. So it's like your drift is like way trickier.
Hmm.
And Yoshi's like pulling his nose back during it. So even this, it's like you had to move all the way to on top of the ledge and then stop your armor and now you're vulnerable and then you're gonna fall and be unhittable. But you like if you do the back air thing, you don't have to drift as far before breaking your armor. So like you don't have to be here ever without armor. You can go up here, break your armor here, and then fast fall to the ledge. And so like the this like vulnerable the place where you're vulnerable is here instead of here, right? So it's like
Right.
you don't have to go as close to stage while being vulnerable. So it's like, and it's just really hard to react to. I remember like I played Daniel while knowing this, and I still was getting baited by it, and I was like, it just feels so bad to like grab the ledge. Like basically, you can't grab the ledge too early, otherwise Yoshi just double jump past you, like reacts to the fact that Puff's grabbing the ledge, and you just double jump past them and go way back to center. So it's like
Hmm.
they have to like be here, and then you're just double jumping over them, and you're like, okay, bye, and then you leave. But if they jump at all, then you're like bear, and then you fast fall. So it's very difficult for them
Right.
to like unreactably grab the ledge from you when you're doing that back air. So I think
Okay.
the back air is good, like a very high percentage of the time in all matchups. So okay,
Hmm.
this is just an SD. Yeah, this is like a pseudo SD because I think let me see. Yeah, so I think you tried to armor maybe and then you like messed up, right? So now you're like stuck in your double jump. Um
Right.
so this is like a pseudo SD, I call it, whereas like getting caught up here with no jump is like a huge mistake. So maybe you had to just like react in waveland. So like I don't know if you tried to what this. Yeah, so like even here, like doing a bad air dodge down to platform is pretty good, just because it's like
Hmm.
oh, I reacted slow, but I'm still just gonna air dodge the platform. And then once you're here, back air is probably fine. Like nair and down air are also fine, or just like yeah, I don't know. It just really is. First of all, kind of tricky to play as Yoshi. You just want to avoid that situation entirely, and two,
Hmm.
kind of unfortunate that they actually found the up air rest. Like I think that was pretty like not
Mm.
super easy for them to find.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get rested a lot this set.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So this nair that you did is probably just one that like a lot of it is like once you find the things you want to be doing, then like the things that aren't that just won't happen. So like this nair is like being done instead of like actually let's just look at the position real quick for yeah. So over here now it's like we'd be like double jump cancel up airing or armor nairing over here
Right.
or running up smash or something. So like this up air was fine. Now we're in this position. I think that like the platform is disappearing. So yeah, one thing we didn't talk about is FD. So maybe we should have done some of that. But it's like over here, it's like you can still be kind of just like playing on the ground here. This is probably a dash dance position where I was like do nothing for a while and see what the puff does. You
Hmm.
could retreat egg, you could full hop forward air or back air. But yeah, I think that like full hop and then DJC Nair. Yeah, I think full hopping and then not using your jump is also an option. So it's like when you full hop here, do you remember the one where I did full hop and then I just fell with an up air? It's like you can kind of
Yeah.
like stare at her a little bit during your full hop and just be like, is there something there? So I think full hop. First of all, most full hops you probably should do something. So like rising up air costs very little because you get to be actionable at the top anyways. So you could have like had a back air on the way up and then whatever. And then otherwise it's
Mm.
like if there's nothing there, um yeah, I think if there's nothing there, then probably just double jump waveland off the platform or something, or like keep waiting, try to armor or something. But yeah, I think
Hmm.
it's just like jump is like a really big resource, so it's like we have to hard protect it. Oh, one up air too soon. Gonna skip forward to.
Or yeah.
I mean, this is a good stock, 130. We're happy with
Hmm.
that. Yep, that's fine. Oh,
Yeah,
probably
maybe
would.
that kind of recovery I'm talking about is not in these VODs, which is
Yeah,
maybe a good sign.
yeah. Another rest. Yeah. Let me see if this rest
Mm.
was.
I
Ooh,
jumped into that one.
yeah. This is kind of a tech skill thing because the shield pressure here. So I just think Yoshi's like shield pressure is very difficult. Over here, like jab, you probably want to like instant nair now.
Hmm.
I think you're up airing too much. Probably just nair for your shield pressure right now, and then up air at the kill percents. You know, because right now it's like
Right.
the nair is better on shield, so it's like this is fine. Nair would have hit. The up air like kind of missed. I think there's like a Nair dash back over here is probably what I'm looking for, or jab Nair dash
Hmm.
back, or just like sometimes I just like let the Nairs rock nonstop until they up smash at a shield or something, and I'm like I'll tank it, I don't care. So I was like, like I kind of expect them to roll almost like I'm like Nair, and then they roll or something. So,
Yeah.
and then because I think once you miss this up air, you're kind of a so this is tricky now. Yeah, and you reacted kind of slow, and then you get hit, land.
Hmm.
Okay, this is probably like a CC down tilt moment. So there's probably like a spot here where you have to like start spamming down tilt. Here you probably
Hmm.
it's kind of scary because if you slide off down air over here, you can die. So maybe even sooner
Yeah.
here. So like here, you can probably down tilt here because
Just
like
down till back of shield. Yeah.
yeah, and even like unspaced down tilt's not that bad because like you know how like there's the cheesy like down tilt shield stuff and whatever. So I think like down tilt's kind of
Hmm.
okay, even like unspaced. But otherwise it's like yeah, whatever. This is just like a weird scrappy shields situation, a shield pressure situation, which like that is a spot where you can die, but I think it's mostly comes down to like tech skill. Oh, this is the one we were watching. Um, so yeah, I think that like just getting really comfortable with like the super low DJC aerials will kind of solve that. But
Hmm.
oh, okay, this is one where you're gonna die here.
Yeah, like that's a
Yeah.
situation
Yeah,
where.
so I think you weren't 100% dead here. Let me see. Yeah, I think double jumping too low is the first one. So I just think
Hmm.
because like first of all, this is definitely not a good spot. Definitely you're in trouble here. But if you
Yeah.
double jump sooner, like you double jump here, this jump now she's reacting to your jump here, and like she's gonna place a bear here, so it's like jump bear and then you fast fall down, and like that can be the bait,
Hmm.
you know. So
Right.
otherwise it's like you kind of could like if you jumped sooner you get bared closer, and sometimes you can like tank the bear, fast fall, air dodge in, and then you can survive. Over here like there
Hmm.
is an air dodge in that makes you live, but she's definitely gonna hit you, so like you're probably dead here.
Yeah.
But if you were like getting hit here, maybe it's like you tank the air boom and then you air dodge straight down and then you get your jump back or something. So maybe something like
Hmm.
that. And then lastly, let's just check how you got hit with bad DI. So yeah, you can just kind of expect to get hit here because like again, like a lot of times the way you're gonna get hit is a mistake where it's like this right here is a big enough mistake to where like you should be thinking about your DI instead of like what you're doing next, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
there I'm like, oh, I need to fast fall, and
Yeah.
then I'm holding down for the bear.
Yeah, you also might be like holding left to like prep your shield drop or something. Um,
That might
so
be it as well. Yeah.
yeah, so it's kind of a weird spot. But yeah, definitely it was like we don't necessarily need to solve like when something goes like catastrophically wrong in melee in like a unlikely kind of way. Like we don't need to solve what to do when we accidentally air dodge straight left on above a platform. You know, it's like
Hmm.
just know you'll lose a stock if you air dodge straight left above platform. It's like just that melee is like that, you know, and like
Yeah.
it's fine. It'll happen every now and then, but like we don't need to solve it. And like it's probably common that you're making mistakes that big when you're dying at low percents. You know what I mean? Because like even when I
Hmm.
was watching my VOD, I died to a couple forward smashes at 80, and I was like, oh, that's a catastrophic error. I got gimped. You know, like it just like
Right.
happens. You know, so sometimes it's like let's check this one because like you're dying at around 100. Tournament winner. Yeah, and it's the egg that gets killed. So
Hmm.
nothing like crazy. I think for the most part, if you just like tighten up the neutral sequences, you're gonna find that they're not finding the like super nice openings that get you killed at those low percents. So yep,
I see.
cool. Oh yep. And feel free to like
Yeah.
send me clips as you like if you're gonna like practice this matchup or something, and you come across something that you're like, I feel like I don't have an answer to this or Puff doing this or something. Feel free to send me clips as well. That can
Hmm.
be useful. So
Yeah. Thanks so much.
yep,
Yeah, this is really useful. I think I have a better sense of like what positions I want because
yep,
before like all I thought about was like I want to be center stage so I can full hot bear into the corner.
yeah, yeah,
But I think I have a better idea of like multiple positions that are good for me now.
yep, yep. Also, kind of funny how there's only three stages and a bunch of VODs, and then yours was also three stages. So it's like
Hmm.
because one of the things about this matchup too is like because we're playing on platforms so much, it's like the layout of the platforms matters a lot for how you play it. Um, so it's like Yoshi story top platform is like good, you know, and then FD is like completely different, and then there's no top platform on Pokemon. So sometimes it
Right.
is like that, but it's like I think the most of the principles we talked about of like holding center, using eggs the way we talked about, and doing the like ground moves the way we talked about of like dash dancing and then doing armor and stuff close to them and down tilts. That can be pretty
Hmm.
universal, so it'll make the other stages easier as well. So yeah,
Yeah. And like this puff in particular, I really want to beat. I've come really close like a few times now.
yeah,
Like I think even in those VODs, like the games are pretty close.
yeah,
So I feel like I just need to tighten stuff up and not die at like 80.
yeah,
And
yeah. Especially when they're finding like multiple low percent rests or something, and you're like, okay,
yes,
we can get pretty close to 0% hit rate on these eventually, I think. So yeah, cool.
awesome.